Hello everybody, this is Havoc, and welcome back to Europa Universalis for playing as the Kingdom of Venice. I guess it's not technically, it's still called Venice. But I'm calling it the Kingdom because we are established as a monarchy now. I love it! Actually, we're in a Regency because our heir is 2. Our king died because he's an idiot. But anyways, I have not published the last episode, so any advice that I have asked for, I apologize that it's not going to be in this episode. I'm trying to find a good time to keep these episodes regular, and right now it's kind of difficult, but I keep wanting to play, which is good. It's good that I really want to keep playing. It shows that this game is just amazing. I love it to death. Like, I just love it to death. It's a brilliant game, and I can't wait to play more of it. Even though if I suck, because I do suck. I suck terribly. But, I mean, right now, I'm making plus 8 ducats a month. We have provincial unrest, which we can worry about. I don't care. We have a disputed secession in Heir in Denmark, which I really don't care about, considering my guys aren't that great. Anyways, we could get a yearly prestige bump, which is something we need desperately because our prestige is sucking right now. We have a truce with Austria, which will expire, which I still am not quite sure on what that means. I don't really know what happened. Regardless, we are going to just see what we can do today. Going to try not to screw things up the best that we can. Let's see. We have some rebellions for sure. 3.9 years. This uprising isn't going to go anywhere. 29 years, nothing there. 44 years, 23 years. We can improve the capital. We lose 2,000 manpower, but we gain 1 base tax in Venice. I'll take it. We actually have a very large army, which is awesome. Let's see. How much is it gonna cost? Would it cost? Okay, so we can afford a few more units. I think our limit is greatly expanded. We can afford 32 units without going over our limit. Now, one thing to consider, the Ottomans have rebuilt their army. They only have a total of 36,000, and we had 2 wars against them, and while they still have a decent amount, you can see the Mamluks have really taken a swath out of the Ottoman Empire, and we're going to try and take some more. I don't think we can we have a Regency Council, we cannot start a new wars. Well, that's good to know, because I didn't know that. So yeah, we really have no issues with revolutions, except for that one. That's fine. Serbian separatists. The Livonian Orders, religious civil disorder. Okay, that's cool. And we can start building stuff. In the last episode, I did start building up my economy just a bit. So we could work on that. Do I have any debt? I have no loans. That's awesome. I have no loans. How's my war weariness? My war exhaustion is at 0. I could boost my stability, but I need to work on building up my courthouse, my admin power, because I can get my next idea at level 10 of admin power. And speaking of admin power, I want to make sure we are focusing on it. We are. Good. Okay. So our little dude, our little heir, who's technically king, is rank 3. Why is there a... I think there's meant to be... Oh, okay. Agent was discovered in Castile. No worries. We cannot claim the throne. They won't give us a royal marriage. What is France doing? France is still one of our rivals. France, Castile, and the Mamluks. Of all people, why the Mamluks? It's not like you're able to get over there. We could build up our navy. That's something that I want to do. Excuse me. Alright, so for now, I would love to build some carracks, but I'm going to build some more galleys because we really desperately need some ships. We can have a maximum of 48. That is a lot of ships. And while I don't necessarily... Yeah, I do want to put it. We're going to... We'll get to 15. There we go. So we're basically going to have all... Is it just that region that builds them? Oh. Yep, that is what it is. Okay, well, that's fine. We have really no... I won't say we have no enemies, but none that really are going to do anything to us. So I don't mind spending a little bit of time getting those guys built and working it that way. Otherwise, we're just going to kind of sit back. Sit back, relax. We lack cores over there, but we made them a state. I've never understood that. I've never understood why it is like that. Okay, so there, guys, like I said, I am not amazing at this game. There are lots of things that I don't know about, and there's lots of things that just simply I just don't know. So I didn't know about this tab right here. We can improve base tax using admin power. We can spend diplomatic power to improve production. And then we can spend military power to improve manpower. I'm close to leveling up. No, I'm not. So I'll drop one on Edrine. Or should I drop one on this? Interesting. So this is your max development, I see here. For every region. That makes sense. So if we want to build up our economy, we would want to do that in production, correct? I think that's how it works. So again, there's just there's so many things in here that I just don't know about. And it's really cool. I like that I will probably never ever get this game. And that's also really kind of cool because I cannot wait if for one day we can if EU5 ever comes out, because I'd love to see how that goes. The clergy estates lose 10 influence, so let's look at our estates. They're doing all right. We could go ahead and hand off another estate. Province has a territorial core. That's not very important. That's not either. Raska should be decently. Zeta is even less. A great advisor non-employee has died. Reinforcement speed or manpower modifier. I'm not going to do any of those. We need nothing like that right now. We almost have all of our stuff taken care of, so I'm not going to worry about it. We could build other stuff here. I could build a church, which increases. Our royal marriage with Hungary has ended. Is there anyone else who has a royal marriage with Austria? Okay, well, I don't want to mess with them then. And of course, they have like 3 royal marriages. That's alright. Our king, our heir, he's 4 now. I'm not sure at what age he actually arises to himself, if whatever that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what happens at that point. Royal marriage offer from Hungary. I'm actually going to offer them one, because I heard through the grapevine that if we get a royal marriage with them, we need to establish a royal marriage with them. So we'll just leave it at that. What else can we build? I want to build stuff. We have money. Few are the countries in the world who do not claim to value honor and justice, but even fewer are the countries who actually live up to these ideas. 20 prestige, I'll take it. I love it. Alright, so we have a lot of free things that I should have been free slots. That's another thing we can do, is potentially fund some wars. I think that would be a really good idea. Support rebels, we would need 60 influence. We're making a lot of money. So these guys, we got 100 and something days beforehand, and then we have a lot of galleys. I may start working on some ships, on some light ships, maybe even some carracks. If we can I mean, what sucks is we have to get to military theocracy, or modern theocracy, a level 10 of admin power, before we can do anything. And at that point, I do want to get, is it colonial? Yeah, exploration ideas, because I really want to try and establish, I don't know if it's possible, but I really want to try and establish a colony somewhere. See if we can't change world history up a little bit. Get some Venetian colonies in the New World. That would be pretty cool. I think that would be really enjoyable. 3.8 years over in Serbia. Let's take a look. It would be in Nice. So let's kind of squash that a little bit. And then Albanian separatist Valona. Matthias of Austria is leader of the Holy Roman Empire. He's acted some reforms. The emperor gets +1 diplomats. Members get -2 unrest. We lost a claim on a province. That's alright. We will rebuild it in the future. Disputed secession in Austria. We still have that free advisor slot. Reinforced speed 33% would actually be really good. Religious civil disorder in Riga. Very interesting. I would love to take on Milan. I really would. Are we allies with them? We are. Alright. So again, not a whole lot's going to go on. We now have 27 ships. Our agent was discovered. Can I send? We could hunt pirates. Like, would that do anything, though? I don't know it would really do anything. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if that really does anything. We could build some more ships. Let's build some ships in here. France is no longer considers Venice a rival. Perfect. Who are our rivals? The Ottomans, France, and Milan. Oh, those are mine that I set. Okay. Their rivals are Castile, the Mamluks, and Austria. England? It isn't really doing that great. I mean, it's established some places over there, but it's not really anything too crazy. France? And build a spy network there again. We need to fabricate some claims on Sofia. Actually, I want to do Kirkulis. The main reason for that specifically is... Yeah, is this doing anything? I don't think it is. I'm going to get these guys over here, because if the Ottomans do decide to attack us, I want to be prepared for it. I can't do anything, so I can't even do a claim. I mean, I can claim against them, but it won't do any good, I should say. Look at that. We're making a lot of money. I really need to start building stuff. We could... I am really vulnerable in this area. So I'm tempted to do that. We could influence trade. Oh, brilliant. Courthouse. State maintenance, monthly autonomy change. We also increase number of states we can have, which is awesome. The Pass Act of Uniformity. Hold on. Religious civil disorder there. Take further steps towards a unified church by enforcing church attendance and set the order of services and prayers to be used by the Book of Common Prayers. Missionary strength +1. I don't care about that. Anything of this other stuff? Declare state of restraint. Enlist privateers. Pass the Advancement of Religion Act. Interesting. What do we need to do here? The Ottomans have a fleet. We need to have an equal or larger fleet. I don't remember that. So we have 30. We literally just need to build 31. I can do that. Let's actually build some Karaks. Hull size, number of cannons, and ship speed. What is a caravel? Light ships that are forming... Okay, let's build some of those. Let's go ahead and just decrease that. I'm going to build a nice little fleet of caravels because they did get wrecked in the last war we had. And then we can use that to increase... Just want to make sure I'm not completely... Okay. Rebel Uprising. And 2.5 years. There's a 6.6 chance. The fort of Saint-Andre was constructed in 1545 to guard the main interest of Venice from the Adriatic. The fort is designed by famous architect Michele Cimichelli. He was probably the only Italian architect. So, Michele? Only architect in the century with the opportunity to see Greek architecture. As he traveled around the Greek possessions of the Venetian Republic, the fortress stood as protection for Venice for over 300 years. If we build it, we lose 62 ducats, but we get local defensiveness plus 25%. If we say it's too expensive, we gain 1 stability. I'm going to go ahead and build it. Again, we're making some good money, so I really don't... I don't think it'll be too bad. Cretan separatists... Why? Like what? Agents discovered in France. They're really good at discovering us. We could support the rebels in Castile. I would rather support them in France, honestly. We're going to pull there. I'm going to build up my relations with them. 2.4 years. We just got to keep an eye on the Serbian separatists. We could easily squash the Ottoman Empire. How long do I have? Until 1524. That's a good 10. That's a good 10 years. I like that. We're gonna go ahead and knock that out, though. Don't need that yet. 2.4 years. Monopoly company formed. If we make a long-term investment, we gain 50 diplomatic power and trade efficiency. Demand payment in full, we gain 314 ducats. I will take that. I'm all about the short term. All about the short term. Now let's see how many... Wow, the Ottomans have 35,000 manpower. They're at war with someone. They're taking attrition or something. They're allied with Bohemia, Tunis, and Najd. If we trust our neighbor, yeah, I'll take that. A revolt! Oh, crap. Crap. It jumped up all of a sudden. Well, that army's gone. Yep. They got wrecked. Actually, stay here. We need to recoup. Naval race versus the Ottomans. We did it, boys! We did it! Yeah, they'll take that. That's fine. We just got to build up. Where are... They're over in here. That's fine. Do I have any... I don't have any artillery here. Claims fabricated. April of 1515. Good lord. Let's not build 2 of them here. Oh, okay, we are. Sweet. So it does work like that. No leader. Let's go ahead and get a general. Oh, wow, he's good. 1 more month. Let's go ahead and move him. An agent was discovered. There we go. Take it back. I forgot Hungary is our ally. Brilliant. I love it. Take that, rebels. Rebel scum. Sweet, so that's one less thing we have to worry about. I need to build a spy network here because I am probably going to go after them again. Even though they're allied with Poland, France, and Bohemia, it wouldn't be a great idea. If we convert Scutari to Catholic, gain missionary strength, the rival of our rival, or if we conquer Cyprus. So it looks like Switzerland, where are you? There you are. Improve relations. Who's their rival? Savoy, Milan, and Burgundy. Okay. No worries, my friend. No worries. The Papal States, we have improved it as much as we can. How close are we? Aragon has declared war on Genoa. Very interesting. Let's take a look over here. We're almost to rank 10. We get flanking range, 25%. We get the Culverine, and we get the Schwarzreiter. Awesome. A crest from military access from Aragon. Do we like Aragon? They're allied with France and the Papal States and Florence. I'm actually going to say no. I'm going to say no to that one. We can't declare war because we're still a regency. This is kind of a pain. It's a pain to be a regency. I want that never to happen again. He is age 7. So he still has quite a ways to go. Let's go ahead and get those cannons up into that part. We're going to recruit a couple of bronze mortars as well over here. Some Condata infantry. Some Latin knights. I know it's a lot. And it is over my land force limit, but that's okay. Courthouse, state maintenance. Monthly autonomy change. I really don't know what that would do. So if you guys know how that would help, let me know. I mean, in places that, like, see a lot of unrest. Like right now, the only place would be Albania. And that may not happen, ever. So, really not important to me. Let's get all of those guys together. Military access from the Papal States. I'll go ahead and give him military access. Naples, no. Who is Austria at war with? They're at war with Aragon. Milan's not in this at all. And then we're going to get these 5 guys together. You guys make a port, and you guys are going to protect trade. You would be most profitable in Constantinople and in Ragusa. Do I not have... where are my merchants? To Venice and Ragusa. No, that's right. Oh, Genoa. That's what I was wanting to do. Hold on real quick. Let's look at trade. Let's see, where's Ragusa at? That's Ragusa. Which we're making a decent amount from Ragusa. We're actually making more than we are in Venice. Let's see... If we protect trade in Venice, we actually lose money. We'll just send them to Constantinople. We'll send that dude there. We'll make these guys a force to be reckoned with. And then we are going to protect trade. If we push it even more, we'll do it in Ragusa. Why are we losing money? Probably because of fleet maintenance now. No, fort maintenance is a big one. So let's go ahead and axe that one. $16,000 men in that group. That's awesome. We could do a general. Not really concerned about it at the moment. Let's go ahead and build another spy network there. Still want to go to war with Bosnia sometime. Genoa's getting wrecked. I don't know where Austria is or what they are doing. We got a whole bunch of galleys here. Can't explore yet. I'm tempted to go to war with Aragon. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Aragon's invading Austria. Where are Austria's forces? That's what I want to know. The Papal States? They got to be going to war. Oh, they're against Genoa. Oh, so they're actually taking on Austria. Interesting. I think that's how it's going. Did Austria get wrecked? No, they still have 28,000 troops. I just don't know where. I'm looking. National Bank pays dividends. Awesome. I'll take it. There's Naples. Conversion successful. Awesome. We've gained the trade protection. Casus Belli against Savoy. Let's go to Corfu. Urbanization. While only a small portion of our population live in the cities, the growing prosperity of the burghers, I'm sure that's not technically correct, is attracting an increasing number of people from the countryside. Some cities are growing so quickly that existing problems in terms of sanitation overcrowding have gone from troubling to catastrophic, according to the burghers. The poor have taken up residence outside the city walls, where filthy suburbs have sprung up and disease thrives. The burghers find the situation intolerable and are now requesting that the state step in to provide help, both in terms of resources and enforcement of rules outside of the walls. Only this way can the increasing urbanization actually lead to something good. So we would lose 75 ducats, but we'd gain base tax in 4 areas, and the burghers' estates would gain 10 influence. If we did this as nothing unusual, we would get a shite ton of unrest. I'll do it. Sweet. That was an easy decision. I'm not really going to see myself at war with anyone. The Karen Remise. So let's go ahead and drop our army maintenance down. We got 36,000 troops, which is on par with the Ottomans. And we do have more artillery, so we could take on their guys. We could. Their fleet is not laughable. They still have a very good fleet. We just have one of the better ones. We have 41. Good Lord, Aragon is 56. The rival of our rivals. Awesome, we got that. We conquer Cyprus or conquer Mantua. Now, this is Mantua right there. Cannot afford to go to war right now. I can't go to war. If we can convert the Scutari, we must send our missionaries to convert them or their souls will forever be lost. Religion. We have a missionary. Where is he at? Missionary is in Corfu. Yes. I need Scutari. It would never end. Is minus 0.6. Where is Scutari? Sending a missionary wouldn't do anything though. We can recall them. Scutari. Can't be increased. Nothing would work there. Or hold on, guys. I'll be right back. And I'm back. So yeah, sending that missionary there wouldn't do anything. Let's go ahead and just send it at Corfu. I'll put conquer. We have 10 years. I guess, no we don't, but trade protection against Siena. We've lost the claim on Travunia. Oh, that's just from Hungary's stuff, so no worries there. Let's go ahead. Give Scutari over to the clergy. And that'll help kind of that a little bit. 9.3 chance that that'll increase. Let's give this to the nobility. These guys are very picky in what they want as one of their provinces. Well, it looks like you guys are screwed then. Request for military access from Austria. Absolutely, dude. Am I still not allies with them? Or no? That's why I couldn't see them. We're best buds again. A royal marriage. Milan has embraced colonialism. Interesting. The Ottomans, I think we got caught. Diplomat in there got caught. I would still love to just... Oh, they're at war with Castile, and Castile is allied. Oh, no, they aren't allied. Yeah, they are, with Austria. Did France get wrecked? Oh, France still has 32,000 troops. Claims fabricated. Ottomans are claiming stuff. I know we have a lot of cores that we are claiming. And since not much else is going on at the moment, I think I am going to go ahead and call it a day. So we actually did some pretty good stuff. We got our navy built up. We do have quite a few. 41, is that right? Yep. 41 ships, so that's really nice. We are increasing our trade influence in other areas. We can't go to war yet. Our dude's only 12. Actually, no, he's not. He's 10. Even though he does have a very strong claim. So as soon as he gets of age, he will actually be a very strong king. So I'm excited to see that. Let's see, does it give when he will come of age? I don't know what age he comes of age at, but whatever. Poland has declared war upon their new enemies, the Ottomans. Very nice. Hungary's been able to cut out some stuff. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Be on the lookout for the next episode of EU4 playing as Venice. This is Havoc, and I'm out of here. Peace!